Now that I've told you how I feel about you, told you that I'm in love with you, I need to know if you feel the same way about me.
I know. That's why I'm here, Teresa. To talk to you about our relationship. About our future.
Our future. I know it. I knew you had feelings for me.
Of course I have feelings for you, Teresa. I always have. I have always had feelings for you, Teresa, ever since you came to work for my mother. I've never met anyone like you before. You're so full of life and so unafraid to dream. You've made such a difference in my life.
You have in mine. And I know it won't be easy to find a way to let Gwen down, but we will. We'll go talk to her together. And I know that she'll be hurt and upset and angry. Well, I know I would be if you had chosen her instead of me.
Look, Teresa, I
would be devastated, Ethan.
No, you don't understand.
I do understand. You love me, and we're gonna be together.
Teresa, I'm sorry. I think you're a wonderful person. I do have very strong feelings toward you. But as a friend, Gwen is the woman I'm going to marry. The last thing I wanted to do was to hurt you. And you're a great girl. And I know someday you'll make a lucky man a wonderful wife.
But you're the one I love, Ethan. Only you.
No, Teresa.
Yes. It's you.
That's just what you think.
No, it's what I know. In my heart and in my soul.
Teresa, we've grown very close this past year. We've spent a lot of time together. And we've developed a very close friendship.
But it's more
But
than
I
that.
just think if you thought about it, then you'd see that you feel the same way about me too. As a friendship, not love.
No, Ethan.
And I just think that you're still trying to get over losing the man you really love. Chuck.
Chuck.
And I know it was rough when he broke up with you. I mean, we talked about it all the time. When you opened up to me, you told me how much you loved him and that you wanted to be together with him.
But Ethan,
And even when I kissed you, it was only because I was comforting you because you were crying about Chuck. I'm sorry that I confused you. I take full responsibility for that.
But I'm not confused.
How could you not be, given all the mixed messages?
But it's you, Ethan. You're the one I love.
You just think you do. And you're such an innocent. And I know that you believe that what you're feeling for me is love. And I know that you'd never lie to me. I know this. You don't have a deceitful bone in your body. But it's not love. Your feelings are just confused right now. I mean, how could you love me? You haven't even known me that long. Not as long as you've known Chuck. And you've told me before that you loved Chuck deeply for years. But I think this love you have for me is only a few weeks old. And that's why I think that all this is just normal feelings you have coming off a breakup. It's the rebound.
You don't understand, Ethan. There is no rebound.
No, Teresita. Don't do it.
You have to listen to me, Ethan. I need to tell you the truth. I have to explain to you about Chuck.
No, Teresa, don't tell him.
The truth is...
Excuse me. Hello? Oh, hi. It's Gwen. I better take this outside. Oh. Pilar, I didn't know you were here. Teresa, I'll talk to you later.
No, please don't go. Mama, would you mind?
Teresa,
Please. I have to do this. Ethan, there is something I have to tell you.
Look, Teresa, I'm sorry I ran out and took that phone call. It's just that I thought that I should speak to Gwen privately.
I understand.
I didn't know this.
Well, it doesn't matter.
But it does, Teresa. It matters very much. I mean, all those things she accused you of trying to steal me from her. Gwen finally realized that that was all in her head and that you would never do anything so underhanded. I told her you were one of the most open and honest people I have ever known. That's why I value our friendship. I mean, I have met so many deceitful people in my life. But I know you would never do anything behind my back. Never keep anything from me. Certainly nothing important.
Ethan, I am...
Teresa, I have to go. Will you be all right? I'll talk to you later.
Yeah, later.
Something wrong?
No, nothing. I was just, thinking about what somebody said to me earlier. But, it's foolish.
Chief Bennett, wait. I'm glad we ran into each other. I want to tell you face to face.
Tell me what?
As the Crane representative on the police board, I'm going to call a special review of you and the department.
What?
Well, it's time the police board looked into the mismanagement of the Harmony Police Department.
What the hell are you talking about?
Well, for starters, the way the case with my Aunt Sheridan has been handled.
Not this again.
But you know there is a Parisian drug cartel with a contract out on her. And I've requested repeatedly more protection for her.
Luis is the best cop we have around. Good enough for the FBI to hire him to protect Sheridan.
I agree Luis has done a competent job. But I believe he has a personal interest in my Aunt Sheridan that isn't appropriate.
My officers know the difference between duty and personal interest. Luis certainly does. He's not going to step over some line, no matter how he feels about Sheridan. It was the FBI that hired Luis to be Sheridan's bodyguard, not me.
The point is, you could have assigned more officers.
Why don't you just hire more guards from Crane Private Security? I've already told you, Harmony PD doesn't have the manpower to spare.
What? That is bull, and you know it. You have not given sufficient attention to Sheridan's case because she's a Crane and you held something against our family. That's why I'm talking to the review board. And believe me, Chief Bennett, heads are going to roll, including yours.
You know, who the hell do you think you are? There is nothing wrong with my department or how I run it.
That's where you're wrong, and I'm going to prove it.